Hey, it's Kevin DeWitt here and welcome to the pasthisprime YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel and you're interested in relaxed, casual gaming for an older generation, then please subscribe to my channel. Like the video and click the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos. All right, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. So in the last episode, we started building the Dyson Sphere. And to be honest with you, I didn't get time to do anything in between. So we have our planet shooting sails like mad. But the actual Dyson Sphere itself is, pretty pathetic at the moment. So I think we got a couple of problems in regards to rockets, but we've got plenty of sails going there. Probably a bit too much, to be honest. But what we are lacking here is rockets. Now, I did try to fix a little bit up. Okay, the problem is, unless you're one of these perfect people that builds everything to scale and does everything exactly the way it should be, if you build like me, what happens is you usually get a cascading approach, and you go to do something and then something collapses underneath, and then you go and fix that, which collapses something else, which collapses something else. So you can see here that we are lacking in deuterium fuel rod, which is not good. Okay, so we've got a couple of options here. We can either go and try and fix things, or we can just keep progressing and try and get to... What do we want to get to? We want to get to having completed that. Oh, and I guess anything else here. Anything with these science matrix. I guess that's what we need. Now the problem is, to build the science matrix, we need all the colors. That's good, we have that. We need these, which is antimatter. Now, we are not making antimatter yet. We can if we make this, because we sort of started to make these critical photons, not in mass, but we got a trickle going there. So that's going to end up with 2 hydrogen. Hydrogen we need to do something with again. Why does everything always produce bloody hydrogen? And how is this made? This is made in a particle collider. Oh god, I don't like particle colliders. They're so nasty. Okay, so out of everything that we have here, we don't have that, and we don't have these. These are probably not so important right now. Not if we just want to get to that and tick the box type thing. Obviously, we've got the Dyson Sphere going, and this is not the end of the thing, right? This Dyson Sphere is going to build. We're going to let it build. It's going to hopefully finish. And then I'll be looking at building more Dyson Spheres afterwards on different star planets and all that sort of stuff. And obviously, I want to fix this. Let's quickly go and see if we can have a look at what the problem is, if I can find them. That's going to be the hardest part, is finding them. One thing that's not good is we are using them here. Okay, what we need to probably do is stop using these for power. That would probably be a good idea. But that's maybe not something we do right here in this episode. We'll see how we go. I just wanted to see if we could easily see a problem. Here we go. We've got plenty of stuff there. It's just not making it. Okay. I'm just wondering if it's because of that power. Maybe that's something we can solve by using artificial suns or something like that, that we can then pull that power out. Maybe that's the idea. But maybe we could scale this up to start with. That could be something I could try. It definitely could be. No, I don't think that's gonna work. It doesn't. It looks like the deuterium here. We're remote demanding it as well. We just don't have enough deuterium. Okay, we need to make... Alright, so this is, again, here's the cascading effect, right? So we need more of these units. And we seem to have enough supply of this stuff. But what we are lacking is deuterium. And deuterium... How is deuterium made? Where is deuterium? Hang on. There's deuterium. Deuterium is made from... Well, it's made from hydrogen. Hang on. It's either made... What? Made in particle collider? Is it? Or fractionator? Why do you have two options? One makes more than the other? So, could I be feeding... What are these doing? They're making deuterium, aren't they, from hydrogen? Okay, I think I'm going to come over here. So we're looking for... Oh, there's the matrices over there. We're near the solar panels. Was it this way or the other way? Oh, is it literally here? Jesus, okay. I hate when that happens. This is a fractionator. That's really interesting. I don't know what that's doing. So, is that hydrogen? And that's deuterium. But is this just making power for us? Or is it making deuterium? I think it must be making deuterium, because isn't that the point? What's in here? That's hydrogen. Okay, we have lots of hydrogen. Alright, let's do a little experiment here. Okay, where... I want to see. Can you do this with a particle collider? So if I say... Let's put that there, and you want power now. Jeez, not really good places to put power with you. Go there. Okay. So we can make deuterium. And this one is a more efficient recipe, isn't it? Because the fractionator is 1:1. This is 10:5. Which is 2 to 1. That's not more efficient. What the hell? Hang on. Am I going insane? That's less efficient. Because that means you need... Oh my god. It's doing my head in. This shouldn't be hard maths at all. Yeah, 1 deuterium takes 2 hydrogen. So why is that better? It's not better. The only difference is that you're using less machines? Is it faster? Okay, what does it say 1%? So that's the deuterium fraction. The successful fractionate of deuterium from liquid hydrogen has greatly promoted the use of nuclear fuel. Why is that 1 to 1 is 1%? I don't understand what that means. But then 10 to 5 is 5 seconds. Just, I don't get that. Okay. Jeez, I didn't do a good job putting that on the line, did I? Let's do that again. So we're going to go there. And then you'd probably be better off going with the fast ones. Yeah, got to set the recipe first. What was that other? Oh, that's that one. Yeah. Okay, and then 5 seconds you're outputting. You wonder whether you replace all of this. This was sort of like it had a 1% loss, didn't it? That's right. So it was sort of like I'm cycling it through. But we can see we're not making anything. And it's the most complicated setup ever. Are these all doing it? Yeah, they are. Oh, there's the output. Okay, so it does output deuterium. It's just not great. So I'm just wondering, should we pull this apart and replace it? I don't know. See, I mean, that's already made quite a bit, and it's... Okay. Let's do this a bit more efficiently here. Let's turn that to none. It's going to fill, isn't it? Is it going to fill the tanks? Now I could let this go until it finishes cycling all that hydrogen. So question is, do we want to? Alright. I'm tempted to do something else about this other thing though. I want to experiment with that and I can come back and fix this hydrogen up. Now where was my experiment? My experiment was up here. That was mainly because there's not much up here. Okay. So we'll come back to this. I'm going to just let that cycle through. Because in theory that hydrogen will all dissipate over time. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come up here. And I'm going to think about this. So this has already been making some, which is great. Happy that's happened. How much? Okay, so we need the white cubes. So where can I put these? Lack of item. Can't put them anywhere at the moment. We need to get some. Okay. Alright, let's go and find where do we make them? Do we make them over in our little section? Let's have a look. Do they get made here? Doesn't look like it. Where would they get made? Over here? No. Do they get made over here somewhere? No. Nope. Let's check up in the obvious place for a minute. Is that them? Energy exchanger. We don't want that many. Okay, we'll just take that many. Right. I thought it was an energy exchanger. Oh, you idiot. Now I've got energy exchangers I don't want. Okay, what are they called? Ray receiver. Oh my god. I don't think you've got them up here. No. Alright, we have to find them. Alright, that's gonna be annoying. The sun. I see you. Now I've got all these bloody energy exchanges I don't want. Okay. So what I want to see is that sort of the line? Wait, how? Yeah, that's it. Just trying to find the right line. Now, I think there's also a theory that if I fed graviton lenses into it, can't see through that thing. It could improve the performance. What? These are all on different lines. Oh, you. Those two are on different ones. Okay, we might move those then. Okay, let's move those two. Because that's really annoying. Hang on, don't do it wrong again. So all these should be making those, okay. Right, we're going to stop this in a minute. So what I want to do is take... I assume they're going to be pretty slow. So I'm just making an assumption that one belt would be quite enough. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, you're not... Oh, perfect. That is absolutely perfect, because now I feed you. Hang on, let me see what's best. Go that way. Either way, it doesn't really help a lot, does it? So what we're gonna have here is these things. Okay, so let's start. Actually, let's go from this one first. Hello? What? Oh no. Ah, it's a bloody... Are you kidding me? I have to put a box on each one of these? Because I can't feed that into there. Do I have to put a splitter on every single one? Well, not everyone. Hang on, let's see if you can do it. Let me just try. Oh no, you can. I can feed out. Okay. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to put a splitter. So panicking. Now, the reason I delayed this to this time is because in theory, we should be using the Dyson Sphere to generate this power to do this. That's the whole point. And that is why it made sense to jump over to this part. Now, if you want to feed... Do I have to feed... Like, if I want to feed graviton lenses in, I have to feed them to the back, do I? Okay, I'm gonna... We'll let you finish that one go, and then I'm gonna kill you. And I want to take all of that. Okay, we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna grab all that and chuck it in there. Okay, see, yeah, it's pretty slow. So let me have a look. So it's going at what? 2.2. Oh, it all depends, doesn't it? Because it's about the power. 2.28 per minute. Okay, what I want to do is I just want to do a little test. I'm a bit worried about using these up. But let's say I grab 100. To grab 100 graviton lenses, I just want to see what it does. I'll leave it at no filter at the moment. I just want to get the placement right here. Just trying to think which way I'm going to go. I mean, it sort of makes sense to go the other way. Let's do that for a minute. Let's have a look. I'm just going to do it to 1. Now, the problem is with this. I think to go in, you'd have to have splitters. So let's try it with 1. So right now, what are we getting? 2.33. Now, if I turn on that, let's have a look once it gets the lenses. 4.57 per minute. So it definitely increases. Okay, but I have to have a splitter at every single one of these? Okay, let's see if that would actually work. I need a splitter. So I need to go there. I mean, in theory, I could feed it into here as well to create more power. Because at the moment you get power load 60%. Alright, let's get one thing done first. Okay, I was hoping that was going to use all that, but it's not. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Go to my inventory. I'm just going to grab that and chuck it in there. Alright, let's get a splitter down here. It's getting a bit crowded over here. Alright, so we're going to go into there. Now, do we set a priority? I'm just wondering whether, like, are you better to say, set that as the priority before it passes to the next one? Now, can you copy that with the priority? See what happens if I do that. Did that? No. Okay, I thought it might, but it doesn't. Alright, let's just run around and put these splitters. Luckily, we left enough gap. Oh, this one's looking a bit dodgy, actually. But that's alright. We got it in. And there. Okay, let's run around here again. Okay, so we go there, and then in there, then over to there. What the hell? Okay. Now, it's going to seem like a lot at the moment, but I think it will settle down because they're not that fast. Well, I hope it'll settle down. that a priority. That a priority. I mean, I think it naturally did anyway. I don't think we even need to... It's probably just the way I built the pipe. Pipe. Conveyor belt. It's not a bloody pipe. Okay, so all of these should be generating fairly fast. 3.8. See, I mean, they seem to change. I think it all depends on the... how much... I don't know, how much they're picking up from the Dyson Sphere. Obviously, the Dyson Sphere is not great at the moment, so, you know, let's not get carried away there. Let's bump this up a little bit. Let's get a 500. That'll help things. So that's going to max. Okay. As I said, I like to do these in the video just to rough them out. And then, you know, we can scale later. I don't know how much we need to scale this. It's going to be one of those things because at the end of the day, you only got to do the research. Now, if you're patient, it's, you know, it is what it is. We don't need great amounts, I don't believe, but we still don't have that. What we have is this. So now we need to turn that into this, which we can then use to make this. Now the really interesting part is, how do we get that into these? Once we get there, because I don't have any connections left and there's no room here. So that in itself is going to be really interesting. It's almost like I needed a third line in here. But then there's no slots left. So we might have to change something here and get... yeah, anyway, we'll work that out. Alright, so what we want to do now is work on the next step of it. Now what we could do, instead of requesting it to go somewhere else, I'm thinking we build it off this. So what we need is a particle collider. Now we'll have to feed it into something else. We could feed it into there. It all depends where we're going to go. Or I could put another one of these somewhere. Okay, let's start with this first. Alright, let's get a particle collider. So it's 1 in and 2 out, isn't it? we get hydrogen out. Okay, I'm going to put one there. We're going to go with that recipe. And it's 2 in, 2 out of each. Okay, so if we were going in, okay, let's just do go the furthest away. Okay, we're going to go with that. Let's just go to there at the moment. I know it's going to look horrible. And I'm going to feed that. Need to get some power here. Okay. Alright, so if that was running all the way down there, then we've got all the way down here, we've got an out. We can't use this. We can use it for one, but the problem is we need something else. We need to get rid of the hydrogen. Okay. I like the glow of these ones. They look good. Okay. So, out. Let's have a look. What are we going to do? Okay. We need to get it to something. Now, do I put something down here? First off, what I want to know is if I put that there. I hated these things. So let's see, you need to put like power there. So you need to go like one extra. I think that's how you have to do it. Yeah, I built this in a really terrible place. Is it gonna work? Yeah, it's gonna work. Okay, so they're working. Now you could take the output up here. I think I'm going to do that. Hang on. What I'm going to do is let's go and get some foundations. I'm stuffing around here. Sorry, sometimes I just can't make up my mind how I want to do something. Keep changing my thought process. And then it just looks like I'm doing nothing. Where is the bloody foundations? There they are. Alright, give me all of it. It's amazing how much foundation you quickly use. Okay, now, doing what I've done there, does that mean I'm going to go further? Okay, where can I put one of these? Here? Oh, I'm going to put it there. I've only got 9 drones. Are you joking? Do I need these ones? I don't think I do. It would be good to have other drones though. Okay, not that one. You. Alright, you are full now. Okay, so what are we putting in here? We are putting in that and hydrogen. Hydrogen we're definitely going to locally supply and remote supply. I don't think we're going to remote supply that. That we can, just in case. If it needs to go, it needs to go. Right, so we want to do... Do we... I was going to say, do we need to make 10,000? But it doesn't matter. It's not costing us anything. This is just power. Speaking of power, okay, let's create another one of these because we can easily fit one if I had any. Oh, jeez. That's what you get for not planning. Now I don't have any of those. Now I don't even know where I make those. Alright, just so we don't have to guess, let's get one of those in. That's the line there. Okay. Let's quickly extend that down to there. Okay, now. We need 2 out. Yeah, it's horrible. It's a horrible look. I'll just go in there for now. I don't know where we're going to end up. Yeah, we've already got that set. Okay, and we're gonna go... That's gonna go... I mean, we probably could have just output... We could have one connection. What are you doing? You don't actually need to. Because we could just not filter. What? Cannot build here. Is it too close? Oh, these stupid lines. Okay, I needed to... Unfortunately, I needed to go out further. That's my fault for building in such a stupid place. So, in theory, both should come out, shouldn't it? Why is hydrogen not coming out? Oh, it is. So it empties one first? That's a bit weird. Okay. It's sort of giving the priority to the antimatter because it believes you want it. Okay, I'm tempted to do something slightly different here. I think I need... Where are they? Where are my good sorters? Give me some good sorters. So I'm going to upgrade that. Okay, so it's practically empty now. Yeah, that got it all out. And the belt's taking it. That is slowly filling up. So what happens after here? Skipping this. Concentrating on this, right? Because once we use all this up, then we don't need to worry about it anymore, and we can worry about this. So that is just in a science matrix. Why is that red? It's... Oh, because you can make these ones in a replicator, but you can't make that one. Probably because you can't handle antimatter. What, you're telling me I can't hold antimatter? What's wrong with you? Alright, so how do we solve this problem of getting them up to the research here? If I want to use this structure. Right. Let's put those in there. We'll get this right one day. Okay, now what you could do is, I believe, I should be able to come out. And in there. And then here. Same thing. And into there. Go fast out. This is why I only do 2, because I can get an out and an out. Now there might be a way to feed through them all, but is there any benefit? I could probably just go higher instead. So we're not gonna we want to produce that now. And this is the same. We're going to produce that. Oh my god. Why don't I have any drones in there? Okay, so we're going to request blue, red, yellow. I don't know how many I want. Let's just start with 2,000. So I've turned all the other ones off, so we're going to try and request from the top. So I'm going to demand, demand, demand. And then over here, we're going to require, we're going to make that. We're going to request purple and green and antimatter. We're going to drop that to 2,000. Just set them all 2,000 to start with. Jesus, it's taking way too long. And the output is going to be... Oh, I don't know. Let's just go with 5,000 for now. Let's local supply, remote supply, that's fine, whatever. Local, remote, we're not going to remote supply any of this. We're going to local demand, local demand, local demand. Okay. Oh my god, what a nightmare. Now these ones here, we're going to now locally supply, right? And I will set this to supply as well in a minute. Oh, look at all the colours of the rainbow. Nice. So they're all going into here and here. They're going to fill up. And then they're going to unfortunately stop because of the limits I've set. Alright, set that to local supply as well. So now we're fully local supplying. So let's go back over here where we're setting this up. Okay, now all we need to do, in theory, is turn some filters on. So let's go blue, red, yellow. Other side. Okay. Green, purple, antimatter. Are we getting white? Come on. Well, it's doing something. bit slow, but it's doing something. So now what we can do is lack of item. No. Now you can probably go higher than that, but we're not going to. So there we go. We are now making them not extremely fast. Well, maybe we should go higher. Unfortunately, I think you have to go flying in the air to do it. I don't know how else you do it. Okay, we've hit the limit. That's how high you can go. Yeah, we've got a constant stream coming out. And then what you're going to do is from here, in theory, we should then build do that, and then we can take a connection from here, which is going to be white, and that is going to go down here. Now please don't tell me I need all the colors. I shouldn't need it, because we are just doing white. Should we do the upgrades first before we do that? It's working. It's bloody working. Okay, it's not very fast, but it's more than this can take. I think the only way to make this wider, you would have to use some sort of splitter system. So you can see we're running out. trying to get it as fast as we can, but it's not going. And that's going to take a while. But if you're not in a rush, this will do what you need in a pinch. So I'm going to let this stuff research, and then what we'll probably do is maybe in the next video. So what I'll do, I'll see how I go. I might in the background get all of these sort of done if we can. Get all of these upgrades done. So all of this stuff, drive engines, whatever else. Get them all up to whatever we can. Don't know about that one, whatever that is. Oh, some of them are huge, aren't they? That increases the research speed. That's a weird one. Anyway, we'll try and get all of those done, and then maybe in the next video what I'll do is that 4,000, I will queue this up and we'll see what happens when we actually get this. Like if there's some grand thing at the end, or if it's just fizzle out. We'll see. But I might also think about whether we can expand this a little bit, or what the best way to do it would be. Because I just can't think of a great way right now, other than, like I said, feeding out of them. Let me just prove that point here. I mean, I can't see why you can't do that. Even to the point where I could probably put 2 belts. Or actually, what I should have done was gone the other way. Let's prove that. I think that's gonna, yeah, that'll hit the power pole. It's fine. So let's say remove that. I want to see, does it shoot across there? No. Are you kidding me? I've got outs. I mean, it's not even because this one's full, is it? Well, that's dumb. Forget that then. Alright, we need a better idea. I'll have to think about that. Anyway, I'll think that off camera. See if we can expand this, because I would like to get a couple more rows, get a bit faster if we could. That would be really great. And then eventually, once that top end is empty, we'll have to turn on the other side again. Yeah, because our research is not really anywhere near the speed it should be. Alright, well hopefully that was enjoyable. Please remember, if you like what you see here, subscribe to the channel, click the like button, click the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos. Go and check out some of my other videos here that are linked on the side. And I thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.